Okay, Shalom Akim, Kal Halalim No Yahaba Shim Yashab Bashan Kudash, and double honors to Williams and Apostles, Father Yahweh, Father Yahushua for the strength in order to make this video as well. This one is the brother Ratazar Raha Halal Yah, and obviously for a more brief introduction, or to get more into it, Yahaba Shim Yashab means, Yahweh means is the name of the Most High, which the world ignorantly calls God. And Yahweh means he is, he exists, or he is to be. Yahushua is the name of the Messiah, where people ignorantly call him Jesus Christ. But Yahushua is his real name, and Yahushua means he delivers, man, in terms of what his purpose is, which is to deliver Israel. And more specifically, the elect, 144,000 mentioned in Revelation 14, and the 1/3 Zechariah 13 and 8. So the point of this video really, and when we say Bah Hashem, it means in the name. So it's ancient Hebrew when we say Ka Halali Ha Bashim Yahshai Bah Hashem Rakha Kudash. So Bah Hashem means in the name, and Ka Halalim La meaning all praises to. Ka means all, Halalim means praises, La means to. And Bah Hashem Rakha Kudash means in the name of the Holy Spirit, or quite literally in the name Spirit Holy. Because Rakha means spirit, Kudash means holy. So, that's introduction right there. Didn't take too long, but the point is Babylon will fall. That's the point of this video, man. Babylon will fall, and Babylon is simply the name to represent the modern day America, man. That's what Babylon is. So whenever you see brothers say Babylon, Rome, Egypt, modern day Egypt, those are all references to America as well. I think Chaldeans as well is also another reference, as well as Assyria as well. These are like words within the scriptures to refer to America, modern day America, which is, well, actually America, which is modern day Babylon or modern day Egypt, So, because we all know that America, with all the philosophies that it's got and the influence it has over the world as well, with all the nations drinking of that wine in order to profit from America, eventually they're going to want their vengeance as well, to get back at America, as well as also let the weak say I'm strong, that scripture, as well as also the mass judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, which is of the missiles hitting America, man, which will come, of course, after the MOTB is established. So that's the final work Babylon's going to have established, man, which really is going to be in Babylon, but other countries as well, they will adopt the same system, man, because when America hops on something, the countries which are in league with it will follow after America too, man. Same as UK. That's the country where I'm at right now. So, let me get to the first preset. It might be a brief video, it might be long, but the point is we get the word out, that's the thing. So Luke 17, right, so that's Luke 9, let me get Luke 17. So this is Luke 17 and 26. And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Likewise also, as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded. Regular society was going on basically. Verse 29, but the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. So of course the point is in verse 29 where he says, but the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. So that was a consequence for Sodom and Gomorrah, man. That was a judgment awaiting. Yahweh was pretty much waiting for Lot, to get out of that city, that place, Sodom, in order to actually deal judgment in the place, man, because there was no righteousness left in it. So that shows right there, just because of one righteous man, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua will preserve a place just for the sake of that man until, that man departs away from that city or that place. Then that place is going to be gotten rid of, man. So, people around you, Yaratazar, the thing is, if you're a man of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, and Yaratazar even more so, that you're the elect of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, you affect the people in your surroundings as well. In terms of protection, being under the shield, which is really Harachah Kodash anyways. The same way those even doing evil, they were being protected by a lot low-key, because of the fact that they were in close proximity, man, within the same city. But the point is, there was still a timer anyways, man. That's why the Mosai then told Lot, okay, you go get out there so that I can flush this place out, man, with fire and brimstone. So the same way Sodom was cleared out with fire and brimstone, it's the same way America's going to be cleared out as well. But this time it's going to be with nuclear fire, man. So that was just an example right there for Sodom, just to have a comparison with America, where it's going to be again just fire, man. It's really about fire and brimstone, isn't it? And even when the nuclear missiles hit as well, there'll still be fire and brimstone from the volcanoes too, because the volcanoes are going to be triggered, which is then going to add even more to the heat, and of course the flames are going to be in America, man. So, but of course those earthquakes and tremors, they will trigger these things, man. So there's a timer on those volcanoes as well, wherever they may be located in America, man. So let us get the next precept. So Revelation 19 and 20. And the beast was taken with him, the false prophet, and it says here, that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worshipped his image. These both were cast alive into a lake of fire burning with brimstone. So of course, that's reference to, of course, the false prophet, the Catholic Church, and the beast, referring to the beast system, which will be really based upon the NATO and the EU, in order to make sure that people really take this mark, because it's through them they're going to be reinforcing the rules, and having those draconian measures, man, which all these other nations which are in league with the NATO and the EU, they'll then be, of course, under their law. So it says here, and the remnant, verse 21, and the remnant was slain with the sword of him that sat upon the horse, which sword proceeded out of his mouth, and all the fowls were filled with their flesh. But the point being is in verse 20, Revelation 19 and 20, where the false prophet and the beast were cast into the lake of fire. So that system is going to be destroyed. NATO and EU, they will no longer exist, as well as even the system of America. The concept, the idea of America ain't even going to exist no more. But apart from just to teach, okay, this is what happened, back in Esau's kingdom. And this is what wickedness results in, man. You just have a flipping scar on earth, a flipping scar. There was a saying that I watched from one of these childhood shows. It was Kung Fu Panda 2. The guy was called Lord Shen. The villain was called Lord Shen. And he said something. He said, wounds heal, but scars don't. Because a scar, I'm not even sure, that probably takes like years before you fully heal from it, man. I remember I had one from I'm not even sure if it was a wound or a scar, really. Actually, I even still got one right now, man, because back in the day when I was rough, younger years, I used to hit my head a lot as well. So at the back of my head and at the front as well, you may notice like a little bump, man. That's because of my roughness, and that's basically where the scar tissue has accumulated in. So the point is that America will be as a scar, man, where you can't really heal from it anymore, man. So that's the way it's going to be, and it will be used as a teaching in the kingdom to say, okay, this is what wickedness leads to, in the simplicity of teaching. So, and in the kingdom, when you're with your children, Yaratazar, speaking to the brothers here, and Yaratazar, that we do make it there, then, you can get into more details into how Babylon fell, man. It could be one of those things that, you just be riding the chariot and be like, okay, so this is what happened here. this is where you were. But again, as I said, my Yara to that we do endure to the end, to the point of salvation, to be able to actually talk these things to our children, man, in the kingdom. So that's Revelation 19 and 20. Let me get Jeremiah 51 and 20. Alright, Jeremiah 51 and 20, yeah. Actually, Jeremiah 51 and 25. This is Jeremiah 51 and 25. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith the Lord Yahweh, which destroyest all the earth, and I will stretch out mine hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rocks. I will make thee a burnt mountain. So of course Yahweh will make America to be, a lake of fire, as they mentioned in Revelation 19 and 20, through the nuclear missiles. As well as when Yahweh Shai comes back with the chariots, he would then add on to that fire with the chariot lasers as well, the angels using the lasers in order to, add on to the heat too. And then, them videos that you saw, I don't know, I think GMS World of Life uploaded this as well for some time ago, because he's the one who specializes in the chariot videos and the chariot sightings. There were certain chariots, man, that were near a volcano, man. So of course these things can be programmed in order to trigger for certain times. So don't be surprised that America's going to be seeing volcanoes erupting and all that. So yeah, I think in terms of news broadcasting in that time, if it may be so, they may even use satellite broadcasting to do it, man. Whereas you got cameras from above, and then they're gonna take pictures of certain lands, of how America looks like. There's gonna be broadcast system all over the world. Because it's not as if the whole earth is gonna be flipping destroyed. No, America is gonna be the one that's gonna be completely obliterated, man. That's the thing. Certain places, you might have a Hiroshima. Certain countries, if you brothers know about certain history of Japan, in terms of bombs and whatnot. I still got to do more research on that aspect of things. But the point is that America's going to be completely obliterated with fire, man. So in that time to come, it's going to be televised. If it be Yahweh Bashim Yahshai's will in the other countries, it probably will anyways. But again, Yahweh's will be done ultimately. Where other countries are going to see the state of Babylon, man, they're going to be shook. Because they're going to realize the great place in America where they once desired to go to, the land of opportunity, and of course the land of wickedness as well. They forgot about that. They didn't realize that, did they? It's going to be a completely destroyed, man. So that's going to shock everyone. It's that this great land has now been destroyed. So that's Jeremiah 51 and 25. Oh, destroying mountain. It will become a burnt mountain now. Which mountains refer to rulership. Similar scripture as well. The chapter before is Jeremiah 50 and 25. The Lord Yahweh hath opened his armory, and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation, for this is the work of the Lord, the Most High of hosts, in the land of the Chaldeans. So that's the point, man. He's gonna rain his indignation, says, and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation. The chariots, of course, when Yahushua comes, he's gonna use Yahushua in order to execute his indignation upon America, man. So that's that point there. See if I can get my precept too. Isaiah 13 or 30. America will be burnt, man. All you need to do is just go to Joel 2, and you'll see that the army talked about within the first few verses are referring to the nuclear missiles as an army of men going to war, man. Sparing none, climbing over the walls. Where's this chapter, man? Alright, so Isaiah It's Isaiah 30 and 27. Behold, the name of the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, cometh from far, burning with his anger, and the burden thereof is heavy. His lips are full of indignation, and his tongue as a devouring fire. So the point is that, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua they will show their anger upon America, man. Yahweh will show his anger upon America, man. And through Yahweh, of course, that's how he's going to show it, man. Even Yahweh, let's see if we can get a precept on that. Yaratazar can get. This is, hold on. So I make sure that I got the right verse. You know what? Alright, let me just read it. So Isaiah 31, because this is really Yahweh Shai when he's coming back. So this is Isaiah 31 and 4. For thus hath the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai spoken unto me, like as the lion and the young lion roaring on his prey. When a multitude of shepherds is called forth against him, he will not be afraid of their voice, nor abase himself for the noise of them. So shall the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai of hosts come down to fight for Mount Zion and for the hill thereof. As birds flying, so will the Lord of hosts defend Jerusalem, defending also he will deliver it, and passing over he will preserve it. So of course the point is that Yahweh ain't going to lower himself, man. That phase of abasing himself was back in the day when he was in a normal fleshly vessel. He's not going to abase himself anymore. He's going to come in that glorious form, and he's going to come down to do some major humbling, man. Imagine when the most humble is gonna go humble the prideful now, which is Esau Edom. So that's the point right there. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai will show their anger, man. Yahweh will show his anger through Yahweh Shai, ultimately. And that's what people are gonna see. They're gonna see Yahweh Shai coming back. They're gonna see the chariots, they're gonna see the major chariot where all the mini chariots are gonna then, go back to. Of course, brothers are going to be beamed up from many areas, man, in America, many of the states. America has a lot of states, anyways. I think about 50, if I had to guess. Go and research that as well. But point being is that people are going to see it, man. Some of them are going to faint just seeing the chariots. They'll be like, "Oh no!" And there's going to be stupid responses like, "Yeah, so aliens are real. The Green Martian men were real." People are going to be talking about Looney Tunes as well with that Martian character. That Martian character. But, all types of stupid responses because, they lack knowledge in it. Even Jake as well, they're going to be doing stupidity too, man. So, it's really, again, in America, 2/3 are going to be done up. Anyways, man. But that's Zechariah 13 and 8. So that's Isaiah 31, Isaiah 30 and 27 as well. So Isaiah 31 and 4, verse 4 to 5. And previously Isaiah 30, verse 27. So that anger's coming out, man. That anger will come out. See if I can wrap up with a final precept and I'm going to close it out. I'm going to read this. So this is Jeremiah chapter 28. Hold on. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, because my scriptures here, it's got Roman numerals, so sometimes I go cross check. So this is Jeremiah 28 verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and evil and of pestilence. So of course, the downfall of kingdoms has been prophesied before by the prophets, man. The spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets anyway. So what they prophesied before, in terms of downfall, they're going to prophesy again of the downfall of America, man. Only difference is a different kingdom. For the past reincarnations, for the past lifetimes, it would have been different kingdoms. For this lifetime, it would have been America. Not would have. It is America. So that's what they're going to be doing, man. You know, it says both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war, great kingdoms of war. So the prophet said of war, World War Three, and you know, First and Second World, and of evil and of pestilence, man. You know, you got the one that's they say is coming out, mpox, which will then be used to you know, that's what brothers are saying. You know, I mean, I believe so. It will have a hand in 2025 in the clearance of bodies. If you brothers know what I mean. So yeah, in 2025, that may as well be the one to trigger fear in people, man. Even more so than the one where they're like, okay, everyone stay at home. No, no, no. The next one's gonna be quite dominant in terms of the fear that's gonna evoke in people, man. They're gonna be like, damn, people are gonna be surprised, man. You know, 2025, but you know, your house will be done ultimately, and Yaratazar that you've understood this video as well, and you know, until the next one, as brothers say, man. So, call halal imra Yahaba Shim Yahshab Shim Hakudash and double on Instagram from the apostles. Thought health, thought Yahshab for the strength in order to make this video. It's the brother Ratazar Raha. Halal wa Yah meaning willing spirit. Praise Yahweh. You know, Ratazar meaning willing, Raha meaning spirit. Halal wa Yah meaning praise Yahweh, man. You know, that's just a little Hebrew on that as well. But the point is, Babylon will fall, it will burn. That's the point, man. So, well, keep that in mind, and it will burn, of course, shortly after the MOTV prophecy, Revelation 13, verse 16 to 18. So, Shalom, what's more, Kahalayim, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahshua, Bashim, Kakodash, double on Instagram as the apostles, and yeah, Shalom.